patio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. But it's morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. Yeah, the voice you wanna hear when you wake up. On your ride to school, on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10, we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows?
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Y'all know what it is. This Anonymous Thursday, baby. We lit this morning. I'm trying to tell you we're going to have a good day. Hopefully you woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. So this morning we got to hit y'all with the Day Dilemma, your favorite part of your favorite morning show. And, of course, if you're smart enough to challenge me, we got a $50 gas card for you to challenge me in Are You Smarter Than Young Jock? Miss Shyneka, what it do?
You already know we got to get into the biggest thing happening today and that word on the streets news. We got to talk about everybody that's popping in the world of entertainment. What's good, Shawty?
Man, it's absolutely crazy over here. You will hear the craziest thing. You gonna hear all day from me what my name is, Shawty. Coming up on the Crazy Report.
I don't want to keep y'all on the edge of y'all seats for too long, so y'all make sure y'all stick it out with us this morning, all right? Keep it right here where you got it. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover brings you the biggest thing happening today.
What's poppin'?
We are now live on your radio.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. It is Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover, and the biggest thing happening today is
Beijing announced it's retaliating against the U.S. by imposing additional tariffs of up to 15% on a wide array of American farm imports, which include chicken and beef. The development comes after the president raised tariffs on Chinese imports to 20% across the board. The growing trade war is looming over the National People's Congress this week, the most important annual event on China's political calendar. The Chinese embassy issued a statement saying in part, quote, "If war is what the U.S. wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war, or any other type of war, we're ready to fight till the end."
That was the biggest thing happening today. Shout out coming up with the Crazy Report. So keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The Crazy Report is on right now. Shawty, run it.
Yeah, run it down is what we about to do, man. We about to run down this new technology that allow you to serve your prison sentence in a matter of minutes. Yes, you can serve 10 years in 7 minutes.
This is wild. Cognify is a new concept for a prison reform where criminals would have the choice to choose between spending tens of years behind bars or instead opt to have AI artificial memories implanted into their brain. The idea is to treat criminals like patients and permanently change their brain chemistry by implanting these artificial memories so that when they re-enter society, they are a new and completely reformed person who mentally cannot commit any more crimes.
Now that's crazy because you go under this treatment and you get cured and you get redone in 7 minutes and you forgot you done shot 5 people the day before and walk out and get killed by the ops. And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. Now you born again. Lock them up, throw away the key. That's y'all know what my name is with the Crazy Report.
Get into these national days.
All right, well, let's talk about it. Today is National Dress Day. All right, ladies, it's Thursdays, R&B Thursday. Some places, go ahead and, put your dress on. It's a little cold out there, but you be all right. Also, it is a National Oreo Day, and I got my light-skinned Oreos on deck. If you don't know what those are, they are the golden Oreos. So have your Oreo today or something. Also, it is National Dentist Day. All right, some people have not seen the dentist in a very long time. It might be time to book an appointment. They expensive, though. Now, how about getting those dentist prices down? Also, it is National White Chocolate Cheesecake Day. I do not partake in cheesecake at all. So, if you eat that, have a good one. And lastly, it is National Frozen Food Day. Shout out to all the people that eat the, what do they call it? Where you just take the freezer food and pop it in the microwave or pop it in the oven. Yeah, y'all. Happy day to y'all. All right, so let's get into the celebrities celebrating a birthday. It is Pisces season. All right. Happy birthday to Tyler, the Creator. Also, Shaquille O'Neal is celebrating a birthday with the one and only Harriet Tubman. Also, Rob 49 is celebrating a birthday. Michelangelo, the world famous painter. Okay, I don't know who. Is it Baca? Okay, happy birthday to you, Baca. And Josh Hart, who is a basketball player. Happy birthday to you all. And DJ Swin, take it away with the local celebrity birthdays.
It's about that time to wish happy birthday to our local celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yeah, it's my birthday. Ooh. It's my birthday. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Big shouts out to all the Pisces out there rocking with us this morning. Happy birthday to Katrina Burden. Big happy birthday to you, cuzzo. Mercedes Beverly, happy birthday to you as well. Erica Walker, sweet happy birthday to you. You look so sweet. And big shouts out to Shwana. Well, girl, this name right here. Girl, we're going to call you Sean today. Sean Wingster. I'm going to call you by your nickname because we know you like family. Happy birthday to you, honey. Big shouts out to everyone celebrating their Pisces birthday. Y'all turn up for it. Maybe a little chilly where you are, but, you know, you can do something that's going to warm you up, like take a couple of shots. Miss Shyneka's not drinking, so take a shot for her for your birthday, all right? Make sure you follow us on the gram and let us know that it's your birthday. Slide in our DM, Streetz Morning Takeover. That's Streetz with a Z. We are there with you, all right? Miss Shyneka has the word on the streets. Coming your way in moments. Leave it right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shouty, DJ Swin. And we got to talk about Representative Jasmine Crockett with a message for Donald Trump. All right. Well, she said what she had said. All right. Stop being Putin's HOE.
Yeah.
I think she's getting a lot vulgar lately.
That was my
and I
thoughts.
think a lot of people might miss the message. But I mean, I'm down for her, you know, saying whatever she needs to say, but how she is saying it is, you know.
Yeah, with the clean mouth.
It might fall on deaf ears.
As educated as she is, and as devoted as she is, she don't have to add the rhetoric.
She does not.
Yes.
Because we don't want you going to speak at the churches with that dirty mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So the Texas rep is not amused by President Trump's submission to Russian President Vladimir Putin, saying that the alliance was abundantly obvious after Trump's joint address to Congress on Tuesday night. Also, she condemned the 25% tariff that he imposed on China, Mexico, and Canada as of Monday. And I'm hearing that the tariffs are supposed to start on, April 2nd? Is that the proposed date? April 12th? Something like that?
Yeah, Trump has said that he's very superstitious, so he doesn't want to start it on April 1st because of April Fools.
Okay.
So April 2nd is his date.
So none of the tariffs that started.
Superstitious.
He's superstitious.
He's super stupid is what he is. Super stupid.
Shouty, I'm not even gonna do that with you today.
Please don't.
All right, definitely keep it locked in right here. I got some word on the streets news coming your way. We're gonna talk about Amber Rose and her sit down with Shannon Sharp. She is telling Kanye business. She telling Diddy business. She telling all the business. Also, Mike Epps is talking about why he would never be a guest of Shannon Sharp's podcast. And Cash Doll's baby daddy, Tracy T. I guess he's been looking at the blogs and seeing what's going on because he has something to say about his baby's mother and her new man. All that and more coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Turn off the lights.
The mics are on and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen. Word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shyneka.
Alrighty then, let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk about Amber Rose. Now, she sat on Uncle Shannon Sharp's podcast, and Shannon Sharp asked Amber if she had reconciled with Joseline Hernandez following their season 2 altercation. Now, Amber made several insulting remarks about Joseline, and here they are.
Joseline Hernandez was trying to have sex with me. The whole time I was on College Hill, she was in my ear. She was saying, just give me a chance one time, but if you cool with it, we can do it in front of my husband. But if not, it could just be me and you. And at first I was nice and I said, I'm flattered. It's just not my thing.
Right.
Well, if you don't ask, you don't know. How else you gonna know if you don't ask? Because that's one thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Joseline Hernandez has responded to Amber Rose's claims, okay, that she tried to sleep with her. She said, I don't condone any sexual misconduct. My lawyers are involved in this matter. And she said, as a survivor myself, this is deeply a personal issue, and it's disheartening when people try to exploit serious matters for personal gain. Now, I ain't saying that I don't believe Joseline, but I mean, I think it might be some truth to it.
I don't believe Joseline at all.
I can't hear you at all, Chad.
Yeah, I think Amber Rose is correct in what she said. It's giving Joseline energy.
Okay.
And the way she went
definitely like, girl, do you want to sleep with us or now?
And then when you get turned down.
But so what she is also saying is because of the rejection that Joseline basically retaliated against her and start doing all of these colorist remarks, and then that's how they ended up getting into it. But at first it was all cool. Now, do we have it when she was asked about Diddy and the Diddy parties, which I find really interesting because she is close friends with Quincy, and basically she said that she had been to all of Diddy's parties.
Wow.
And that she never seen any sexual misconduct going on or any of those sleep together parties, whatever they were having. I forgot what they, what terminology they used.
Freak off.
Yeah, freak offs.
Yes.
She had never been invited to a freak off. She said no assistant ever came up to her like, hey, are you interested in girls? Yes,
we have never had any hard evidence of freak offs besides the 1,000 million bottles of baby oil.
But that still didn't say that it was a freak off.
Exactly. Now you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Mike Epps is accusing Shannon Sharp of using black guests as clickbait on Club Shay Shay.
No, I ain't gonna do no Club Shay Shay. Shannon Sharp, y'all gotta bring some white men on here and grill them. You can't just grill black people. That shit ain't right. And I know we make money off clickbaiting and shit, but clickbait them white folk. Get some of your NFL players that you know was up, get them on this show. Cat Williams, that shit he did, it was good, but it was bad. Man, he hurt them dudes' feelings saying all that crazy shit. We gotta balance it out, man.
Mike Epps, shut up.
No, I think, no.
Because that ain't his target audience.
No, I think that was the best thing he ever said, because he's going in there grilling us as people, and it comes out us.
Who do we grill as people?
I'm saying grill some of them too then. You know what I'm saying? Don't just have us out there looking like we got crazy lives.
Shawty, you are the main one when we get ready to have guests. Like, oh no, I'm gonna ask them this. I'm gonna ask them this. You get a whole
important
erection.
Question. I sure do, because
Man, please get out of my Word on the Streets news. That is the Word on the Streets news. I am Miss Shyneka. Definitely stick around because we have our trending topic on the way. You already know it is Anonymous Thursdays. Yeah. So we have a lot to talk about. Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shouty, DJ Swin. And we are talking about China. Now, China definitely scared me yesterday. I ain't even gonna lie. Now, China amid what is going on right now, there has been a 25% tariff placed on them. Now, amongst the other countries, Canada and Mexico, I could barely get it out because, baby,
you scared.
China had me scared yesterday.
Yeah.
China has said to Trump and whomever want it from the United States, they said if it's a tariff war, a gang war, a people war, whatever war,
economic,
that the United States wanted to do, they was gonna be ready for it.
Wow. So they going cyber war.
Donald Trump recently inflicted the increase on some of the country's top trading partners, including Canada, Mexico, and China. China spoke out through their U.S. Embassy X account, claiming that they are prepared for any type of war. So,
wow.
I want to know, what are your thoughts on China being ready for war because Trump increased the tariffs?
Well, I went through my house last night and I just looked to see what all was made in China. And I get a lot. We get a lot of stuff from China. Mm-hmm. Everything says made in China. I was looking out. I order all my bike parts from China. And I do a lot of ordering online. They come from China. China.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
Beijing announced it's retaliating against the U.S. by imposing additional tariffs of up to 15% on a wide array of American farm imports, which include chicken and beef. The development comes after the president raised tariffs on Chinese imports to 20% across the board. The growing trade war is looming over the National People's Congress this week, the most important annual event on China's political calendar. The Chinese embassy issued a statement saying in part, quote, if war is what the U.S. wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war, or any other type of war, we're ready to fight till the end.
Baby, that scared me because I know that they have some things. They are disciplined people.
Yes.
They are people that are ruled by communism.
Uh-huh.
They are ready for whatever.
And they are looped in. China owns half of a lot of America. Mm-hmm. And they are all around. They are very important to our exports and imports. And this is going to be, like Trump said the other day, it's going to get bad before it get good.
I'm about to build me and my mama a bunker because I can't. I cannot. All right, so we're asking this morning, what are your thoughts on China being ready for war because Trump increased the tariffs? Call us up, 1-844-YUNG-JOC. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, it's poppin', it's your man Nick Cannon. You know we stay wildin' out. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. You know what it is. Gotta stay tapped into the number one morning show in the city. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shouty. Hi. DJ Swin. And we are talking about China's response to Donald Trump putting the 25% tariffs on them.
Beijing announced it's retaliating against the U.S. by imposing additional tariffs of up to 15% on a wide array of American farm imports, which include chicken and beef. The development comes after the president raised tariffs on Chinese imports to 20% across the board. The growing trade war is looming over the National People's Congress this week, the most important annual event on China's political calendar. The Chinese embassy issued a statement saying in part, quote, if war is what the U.S. wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war, or any other type of war, we're ready to fight till the end.
That's right. Let's get into it. All right. So Donald Trump just recently inflicted an increased tariff on some of the country's top trading partners, including Canada, Mexico, and China. Now, China spoke out. They said what they said. And I just really wanted to know, what are the people thinking?
Let me tell you, I said before this man got elected that he was going to get us in something that we didn't have no preparation or no want of or a part of, because he's just starting a whole bunch of mess, and it's not going to be just China we're going to be worried about. It's going to be all of the countries.
Oh, yeah.
When you look at the world news, every country around the world is talking about this man. And I just feel like he getting our military involved and all of this stuff. It's one thing right now. We talking about tariffs. he goes to these countries. He's disrespectful. I knew this was going to happen when they voted for him. I did not vote for him, China.
Yeah, China need to be ready for war. China been ready for war. China ain't playing with y'all.
Yeah, they marched
with us. Don't you live here too?
Yeah, I do. But I'm saying, they ain't playing with us.
They marched down the street with they bomb.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Not they march down the street with their bombs.
They do. They put their bomb on the thing, and they march beside it, and they march with their legs straight up and go down.
Shawty, please stop lying on China before you get a message through X.
Wow.
They already heard you promoting Trump for 2 years before the election. They know whose side you on.
Yeah. You heard Trump say, I'm about to impose tariffs. They over there like, go ahead. Go ahead. Man. They ain't scared.
All right. And then in the latest news, they have promised car makers here in the United States that they would hold off for a month on raising the tariffs for cars.
Wow, you better buy them while you can.
That's right. I'm getting a used car anyway, honey.
Marketplace. Y'all go to Marketplace.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys for your calls this morning. We greatly appreciate you. And let's just stay safe out there. Stay prayed up and all of that good stuff because we're going to need them. Coming up, we got that date dilemma on the way. If you have a dating situation that you need eliminated, all you got to do is call us and we will help you out. All right? 1-844-YUNG-JOC is Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Date Dilemma for Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's The Date Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
Erica.
Hey, good morning, Erica. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, Miss Shyneka?
I'm fabulous.
How you doing, Shawty?
I'm blessed.
Okay, we fabulous, good, and blessed. Let's get into it. How can we help you, baby?
Well, I'm calling because I have an issue. My fiance, soon to be ex-fiance, if he doesn't figure this out. So we're looking to get married within like the next couple months, and it's a problem right now for me because he was married prior to me, and his ex-wife still has his last name. I'm calling because his name is John Smith.
John Smith. So
yeah, his name is John Smith, and she has to come up off that name.
Why is that an issue, though?
You know, I don't want another woman having something over me. We had our issues in the past, me and this woman.
Does he have kids?
Yes, he has one child.
So that child has his last name. And if she wants to keep her name the same as the child's last name, you got a problem with that?
That's not so much the issue, but I know she's still bitter of the fact that we're getting married because of what happened in the past between us.
Did you take him from her?
No, I didn't take him from her. He wasn't with the woman. They were split. So
Find out she still was a Smith.
From social media, Facebook page, her Instagram page,
so you stalking
Snapchat, TikTok. No, I'm not going to say stalking her, but I know people that know her.
So it's really irking you, huh?
Yeah, it's an issue for me.
Here's the bigger question. What do you want us to do today? Because who are we calling today for this date? We're calling your fiance?
My fiance.
So we call John.
Let's call her.
No. Let's see what she wants, because I want to hear this. When we call John, what are we supposed to get John to do? What do you asking John?
What my request is, he needs to look into her or push the issue that she needs to change her last name.
He can't do that. He don't have the power to do that.
He needs to be Lori.
He does not have. He does not have the power to do that. So again, what do you call it? Because this is a dilemma for you, and I can understand that. I can see it being a little like Aggie. But what do you want us to do today? Because if he don't have the power to do that, we just call him to tell him that something he already knows.
We're going to tell him the wedding off.
Well, he needs to say something to her about it. If he takes the initiative to try to push the issue, he has not once tried to push the issue of her changing her last name.
Oh, you talked to him about it.
You haven't talked to him about it.
If he shows me that he pushed the issue and this is how she feels about it, this is her intake on it, I will respect that more. But him not saying anything makes me feel as though like...
Wait. We're going into...
Not to think like that.
We're going to uncharted territory. Let me get this clear. You said something to him about it, but there's no confirmation that he's mentioned anything to her about it.
No.
Okay.
And I would like to hear it.
You want to hear that?
If we could actually call her on three-way too, and that would be great. Actually, we could get all of them on the line.
Are we prepared to do that?
Dang.
Let's try with him. Maybe he can get on the phone. I don't know. Let's get what's his name, John?
Yeah.
All right, let's get John on the phone. What's your name one more time, baby girl?
Erica,
let's get John on the phone. Put your phone on mute. We'll cue you in when it's time to talk, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Why she calling us this morning? Because we don't have the power to get. He don't have the power to get a woman to change her damn last name.
Y'all, somebody gonna change their name. She either gonna drop the name or he gonna change his name.
Guess what?
To Dear John.
Guess what? Kendra's last name is Robinson. My last name is Robinson. My ex last name is Robinson. This some BS.
That ain't got nothing to do with you. We talking about them.
I'm just saying.
Hello.
Hey, good morning. I speak with John, please.
Yeah, that's on.
John, what's up? I'm gonna go and open up the floodgates this morning, man. You on the phone with Young Jock, me, Shyneka, shout out Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover, a nationally syndicated morning show. John, we got a segment on the show called The Date Dilemma, boy, and you are on fire this morning. Can we tell you what's going on?
Dear John.
Yeah, go ahead, talk to me.
All right, so John, we spoke with Erica this morning. She told us your fiance. She told us that
y'all got a wedding coming up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She also made mention that she's discussed with you that she's not comfortable taking on your last name while your ex-wife still holds your last name.
What?
This your first time hearing about this?
Yeah.
What?
Like, she don't be talking to me about this type of stuff. Like, she have a little attitude about certain things, but this stuff right here, this is my first time really hearing this.
Okay, because she told us, I asked her, I said, have you talked to him about this? And she said, yeah.
So there wasn't an ultimatum made?
I mean, I've been trying to get my ex-wife to get her name changed, but, you know, the argument with that is I'm keeping the name, and I can't really do nothing to make her change the name. So, therefore, I just left it alone because I'm not getting into the argument back and forth about this.
So, she told us that you have not said anything to your ex-wife about this.
Me and my ex-wife have talked about this because I told her I'm about to get married. But see, the anger she has for that is I'm not giving up the name. You can get married. I don't care about that. I'm still keeping the name. So I just left it alone because the back and forth was getting very volatile, and I ain't really into all that.
Wow. Well, we ain't gonna hold you too long, Mr. John, because Erica is on the phone. We're gonna let her talk. Y'all talk it out. It's about y'all, not us. Erica,
Hey, baby.
Why you ain't never really talked to me about this then?
Well, it's always been an issue. Don't act like I have not brought it up or said anything about it. But, you know, we're getting down to it. It's either you do this. My last name's Robinson. Why don't you change your name to my last name?
Well, listen, baby. If
John Robinson, does that ring bells?
Oh, wait, hold on. Y'all last name Robinson? Your last name Robinson?
My last name is Robinson.
Wow. Oh, you're Robinson too? Oh, that's crazy.
That's Robinson.
So you want me to,
my last name.
I mean, if that'll make you happy, but babe, you know I can't do nothing about the situation.
Is there any way that you can ignore this lady? Because at the end of the day, if you really love this man and you guys are set to be married, I mean, you can't let someone's last name or what they think or whatever that is. This is a new covenant between the two of you.
I can't make her change the name. I went to her and already asked her to change the name.
But we got
you didn't do it in front of me. You did not I mean, you can say what you want. I mean, I don't know how true that is until I want to hear you say it to her. She needs to come up off that last name.
John, why don't you change? She came up with the perfect plan. You become John Robinson. That's gonna piss your ex-wife all the way off.
I mean, for my lady, I'll do that. If that'll make you happy, I'll change my last name to yours.
So then your kid with her not gonna have your last name. Your kid with your ex, she won't have your last name now.
I mean, she still got the Smith, so it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make my wife, my fiance happy right now.
Wife happy life.
Oh, okay. If it's that simple, that works for you, sweetheart.
Would you really do that, John?
Yeah, I do love you, and you know, if I got to do that to make you happy, because I don't want no past stuff to make you feel like I'm doing something wrong to you. So therefore, if I got to do that, that's what I got to do, baby.
To our listeners, y'all see what's going on. We ain't got to tell you. Call us 1-844-YUNG-JOC. That's 1-844-986-4562. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
That was the Date Dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shouty, DJ Swin. And we're talking about this date dilemma. Now, the calls are going wow as Erica tries to address her fiance, John's ex-wife, and her reluctance to change her last name. Now, the thing is, they want John to make his ex-wife change her last name. But he states that he can't do that. Like, he won't be able to make the lady do anything that she don't want to do.
Yeah.
Now, Erica then proposes that John change his last name to hers to resolve the confusion.
Well, if you're in one accord with your wife, then if those are the wishes, then that's totally applicable by law.
What?
That the man could change his name to the woman's name. It sounds crazy.
So then his kids won't carry his last name.
Yeah, he a real buster. He better.
What side is you on? Because you just flip flop right quick.
Okay, no, I said
the law.
You can do that by law.
Okay.
You know, but it just had to be 2 Miss Harrises running around here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, well, we want to know this morning, what do you think about this date dilemma?
I'm glad that John was able to, work it out with his fiancé. But at the end of the day, if the ex-wife has the child's last name, she want to keep it for that reason, that's fine. But if she want to be spiteful because he get married to somebody else, what you keeping his last name for? You ain't going to be the missus. It's going to be Miz.
Child, this is Mama Candy. Let me tell you about that date dilemma. She is very insecure. I still got my ex-husband last name. Don't nobody care about that. Girl, if you like the man, if you love the man, it shouldn't make no difference.
Yeah, I think he's slow, because I'm not changing my last name. She worried about the girl more than he is.
All right, well, I don't know, man. There's always some tough decisions to be made in the name of love. And, good luck to those people.
Jamal Adams don't sound right.
All right. Well, if you missed any part of the show, you can go back and listen to the show on the Streetz app. Now, I got some word on the Streetz news coming up at the 50. And if you decide that you are smarter than Young Jock this morning, we want to hear from you. And are you smarter than Young Jock? Holla at us, 1-844-YUNG. JOC is Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shouty, DJ Swin. And we are talking this morning about this trending topic. Jurnee Smollett, as you have known her since she was like 3 years old, playing on shows like Full House, Eve's Bayou. I mean, we've seen this little girl turn into a full-grown woman with a husband and children and a scammy brother, allegedly. Jurnee Smollett's ex-husband wants to have half of her childhood coins, despite her already paying him $1 million since their divorce and $7,000 in monthly child support. This is not a good thing. Now, the doc states that their 401k and pension are considered community property, meaning he is entitled to 50% of what was earned from 2010 to 2019. Since their separation, Josiah has been collecting $7,000 a month in child support and alimony. Now the court has ordered her plan administrator to transfer half of her account balance to him. What?
Half? Hey, they do it to us every day. So,
who is us?
Men. As men, women, when they leave with half of your assets and half of your money. That's why it says cheaper to keep her. So, I mean, one time for the guys.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Even for women, I do feel like you are entitled to something. I mean, you decided to come into this, and we all forget the basis of marriage. A lot of people, they get married for love, but originally marriage was a business. It was a barter and trade system between families. Yes, it was. You give me your daughter, I'm gonna give you a horse and a pig and some chickens. You know what I'm saying? It was a barter system going on. Yes. Or we have this prestigious family, you have this prestigious family. Let's keep the prestige and the legacy going on. So we're going to put my son with your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Type of vibes. So there is a basis of money when it comes down to, the business of marriage. So we want to know, is he or should he be entitled to get half of her money? Or is he doing too much? Boy, get a job. Hit us up, 1-844-YUNG. JOC is Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Morning Takeover. Who's on the line this morning?
No.
Say what? What? Not Noah. Noah, you think you smarter than Young Jock?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Who in the car with you?
Oh, we're not in the car. I called way too early.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Well, you ever tell whoever in the background, don't be trying to Google these answers because we ready. Miss Shyneka, you ready?
All right, Noah, how old are you?
9.
All right.
Yeah, you got this, Noah.
Here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner, and you guys cannot answer each other's questions or you will be disqualified, okay? All right, here is the first question, Noah. Which animal is known as man's best friend? Is it A, a cat, B, a dog, C, a rabbit, or D, an elephant?
Dog.
You are correct.
Now watch her ask me an AP calculus question.
There you go.
You feel me? Now watch my question be like.
Young Jock.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you call the large body of water that covers most of the earth? Is it A, ocean, B, river, C, mountain, or D, desert?
Hey, Miss Shyneka. Oh, shit. 3. You said the large body.
You said Miss Shyneka A.
Oh, no, Miss Shyneka.
Oh, no.
Hey.
No.
I wasn't calling you a large body.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, you was. Anyway, Noah.
Yes.
What is the main ingredient in a peanut butter sandwich? Is it A, cheese? Is it B, peanut butter? Is it C, jam? Or is it D, butter?
Peanut butter.
Are you sure?
Excuse me.
Oh.
You said peanut butter sandwich?
Duh.
Peanut butter sandwich?
All right, you are correct, Noah. Don't let this man try to throw you off your game.
I'm not.
Okay. Young Jock, what is the capital of the United States? Is it A, New York, B, Los Angeles, C, Washington, D.C., or D, Chicago?
I think Noah, I'm going to let Noah get this one because I want to say it's the District of Columbia. So, Washington, D.C. And if I'm wrong, Noah, you can get it.
You are correct.
Yeah, Noah.
All right, Noah, you can win it right here. You know this answer. What sound does a cow make? Is it A, meow, B, oink, C, moo, or D, quack like Jock?
It's C, moo.
And you are the winner.
Moo, Jock, get out
You
the way.
beat Young Jock. You won the $50 gift card. Is there anything that you would like to say to Young Jock?
Good game.
All right, I'm riding with
Do
you.
you have any shout outs?
Shout out my dad. He was recording the whole thing. Shout out my mom that's in Huntsville. Shout out my whole school.
Yeah. Shout your school out. What's the name of your school?
Leon Sheffield in Decatur.
All right, that is. Appreciate you. Congratulations, Noah. Y'all don't hang up, man.
Bye.
Don't hang up. Let's get your information. Hold on for a second.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shouty. DJ Swin. And this morning, our trending topic, we're talking about Jurnee Smollett, who we have known since she was 3 years old. Okay. She's been acting, getting her coinage for a very long time. And now her ex-husband wants to take half of her childhood earnings, despite her already paying the man $7,000 monthly support, and she already gave him $1 million.
Wow.
What more do you want from Jurnee? Okay. Anyway, so there's a doc stating that their 401k and pension are considered community property, meaning he is entitled to 50% of what was earned from 2010 to 2019. All right. So since their separation, he's been collecting the $7,000. And now the court has ordered her plan administrator to transfer half of her account balance to him.
Wow.
Baby, ain't no way. Ain't no no way.
Yeah.
So we want to know, should he be entitled to get half of her money, or is he doing too damn much?
He does not deserve half. Julie Smollett has been a child actor since I was a teenager. Absolutely no. Maybe you can get some of that money before. I mean, the money that she had when she was married to him, or after if she was still working when she had the kids. But absolutely not. That childhood money, that's hers. Ain't he a musician? Yeah, he doing too much. He didn't even know that girl when she was a little bitty girl. What he need her money for?
Hey, man, she should have got a prenup.
No, he need to get his own money.
Right, his money on up. That's
Thank
what's
you.
up.
Exactly. He already gets $7K a month.
That's a lot of money.
Hey, look like he in the marriage for the business.
He's doing way too much. I feel that way because if that was her money from her childhood career, he should not be entitled to that. I agree with Shyneka. Yes, in a marriage, once you go for divorce, you should get something if you're entitled. But to go after her royalties or whatever from a child, that's not cool. And he shouldn't get a damn thing.
Exactly. Thank you, ladies, for weighing in. I can tell y'all felt that in y'all soul.
I agree, man. Go get your own money. Don't be trying to take what she already made, bro.
I know that's right. Thank you, Even Shawty agreed.
Yeah, man, that's dirty.
All right. Anywho, definitely thank you guys once again. And we want to know, are you smarter than Young Jock? Well, if you are, here's your chance to go against him to win a $50 gift card. All right? Hit us up. 1-844-YUNG-JOC. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Now, when you talk about, you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Well, China has let it be known. They've entered the chat and says that they are ready for war amid the United States inflicting a 25% tariff on the country.
Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again, and it's happening, and it will happen rather quickly. There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that. It won't be much.
Beijing announced it's retaliating against the U.S. by imposing additional tariffs of up to 15% on a wide array of American farm imports, which include chicken and beef. The growing trade war is looming over the National People's Congress this week, the most important annual event on China's political calendar. The Chinese embassy issued a statement saying in part, quote, "If war is what the U.S. wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war, or any other type of war, we're ready to fight till the end."
Jesus. We don't want none of that. We don't need none of that.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I mean, let's be for real. We spoke about it the other day, last week, actually.
Yep.
And they were only speaking of Canada and Mexico at first. And you chimed in and said China, and I said no. Then I saw later on, I think it was MSNBC.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, so China is kind of just in the balance until it, clears up.
Well, when he did what he did to Zelensky, I would have been sitting there if I was another country like, he won't do me like that. And so they got to stand up to him.
Well, I think that's why they said what it is. Like, we were ready for any type of war. Dog.
Yeah.
What y'all want to do? They went to X.
And they probably already got us. China's embedded in our infrastructure.
I mean, yeah. The headphones on your head made in China.
Yeah.
The microphone that DJ Swin was just about to speak on is made in China. What was on your mind, DJ Swin? You look like you want to say something.
I've been watching Fox News, right? And Fox News normally reports on the pro side of the Republicans. And what those reporters are saying is, it's not that China, we weren't expecting China to say something. It was when and to the degree that China was going to respond. And they kind of was trying to downplay it. But I'm with you guys. I don't think that this is something that we as citizens of the United States of America can downplay at all.
No, you can't.
Yeah, that was Trump's favorite word. No. China. Yeah, you know what happened when they allegedly sent COVID over here to our economy all the way up.
Man, the world's economy, man. We got a lot coming up, man. We're going to definitely keep you in the know. Miss Shyneka, what you got coming up, buddy?
Well, coming up, yes, daylight saving time.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you when to set those clocks back. All that and more coming up inside the Word on the Streets news in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. On the streets going down, like Jock said. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shyneka.
Alrighty then, let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk about Amber Rose. Now, she sat on Uncle Shannon Sharp's podcast, and Shannon Sharp asked Amber if she had reconciled with Joseline Hernandez following their season 2 altercation. Now, Amber made several insulting remarks about Joseline, and here they are.
Joseline Hernandez was trying to have sex with me. The whole time I was on College Hill, she was in my ear. She was saying, just give me a chance one time, but if you cool with it, we can do it in front of my husband. But if not, like, it could just be me and you. And at first I was nice and I said, I'm flattered. It's just not my thing.
Right.
Well, if you don't ask, you don't know. How else you gonna know if you don't ask? Because that's one thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Joseline Hernandez has responded to Amber Rose's claims, okay, that she tried to sleep with her. She said, I don't condone any sexual misconduct. My lawyers are involved in this matter. And she said, as a survivor myself, this is deeply a personal issue, and it's disheartening when people try to exploit serious matters for personal gain. Now, I ain't saying that I don't believe Joseline, but I mean, I think it might be some truth to it.
I don't believe Joseline at all.
I can't hear you at all, Chad.
Yeah, I think Amber Rose is correct in what she said. It's giving Joseline energy.
Okay.
And the way she went
definitely crazy. Like, girl, do you want to sleep with us or not?
And then when you get turned down.
But so what she is also saying is because of the rejection that Joseline basically retaliated against her and started doing all of these colorist remarks, and then that's how they ended up getting into it. But at first it was all cool. Now, do we have it when she was asked about Diddy and the Diddy parties, which I find really interesting because she is close friends with Quincy, and basically she said that she had been to all of Diddy's parties.
Wow.
And that she never seen any sexual misconduct going on or any of those sleep together parties, whatever they were having. I forgot what they, what terminology they used.
Freak off.
Yeah, freak offs.
Yes.
She had never been invited to a freak off. She said no assistant ever came up to her like, hey, are you interested in girls? Yes,
we have never had any hard evidence of freak offs besides the 1,000 million bottles of baby oil.
But that still didn't say that it was a freak off.
Exactly. Now you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Mike Epps is accusing Shannon Sharpe of using black guests as clickbait on Club Shay Shay.
No, I ain't gonna do no Club Shay Shay. Shannon Sharpe, y'all gotta bring some white men on here and grill them. You can't just grill black people. That shit ain't right. I know we make money off clickbaiting and shit, but clickbait them white folk. Get some of your NFL players that you know was up, get them on the show. Cat Williams, that shit he did, it was good, but it was bad. Man, he hurt them dudes' feelings saying all that crazy shit. We gotta balance it out, man.
Mike, shut up.
No, I think, no.
Because that ain't his target audience.
Nope, I think that was the best thing he ever said because he's going in there grilling us as people, and it comes out us
Who
looking
do we grill as people?
Well, I'm saying grill some of them too then. You know what I'm saying? Don't just have us out there looking like we got crazy lives.
Shawty, you are the main one when we get ready to have guests. Like, oh no, I'm gonna ask them this. I'm gonna ask them this. You get a whole
important
erection.
question. I sure do because
man, please get out of my Word on the Streets news. That is the Word on the Streets news. I am Miss Shyneka. It's Anonymous Thursdays, so we have a lot to talk about. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Love Doc Jock here checking in. Look, we didn't take calls on this segment today because as we approach the future, which is every second, I'm noticing that we're living in a hyper-sexualized society, and especially in our culture, it's in the music, it's everywhere, it's all around us. You step outside, the young ladies are dressing a lot more provocative. It's nothing really different than a time back, but you can see it more. You open the palm of your hand, everything is hyper-sexualized. That's in your phone, that is. You look up in social media, you see things happening with your Sukianas and things of such. Let me just say this to my fellas, to my bros. We got to have it straight up. Look, somewhere now we got to find it in ourselves to not necessarily just try to push a narrative just because that narrative is on display. You don't have to engage just because, because some men think, well, she acting like if she acting like a slut, I gotta treat her like one. That's not the case, fellas. We gotta change this narrative. If we see a sister acting that way, we gotta take the attention away from it. We can't hype it up because when you feed something, it grows. So when you feed the ego of someone who is seeking a certain attention, they're going to do it and they're going to continue to do it and more people will follow. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to lead by example to my ladies. Like for real. I know the tone of what's going on in hip hop right now. The ladies, y'all kind of running things right now. Y'all doing y'all thing. Salutes, congrats, shout out to y'all. But while y'all got these young girls listening and tuned in each and every day around the clock, doing TikToks to your music, living by your word, try to drop a little knowledge in that form for real, something that's of some substance. Let's not just tell them to go get them a dope boy and it's just about money, cars, clothes, and you know the rest. Like, let's put some other things in of substance in the narrative. Tell them how to really get some money. Tell them how you really going through it after you chasing this type of dude, what you really dealing with. Tell them you sitting in the clinic getting your results back, the results that you don't want to hear. Tell them how you sitting there trying to figure out how he ended up with your best friend. Tell them the real if you going to tell it all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm speaking for the kids right now, not the adults. Because y'all know better. Y'all just choose to do what you want to do. So to our kids that's watching, let's lead by example and set a better, more positive tone and create a more positive narrative. And that's the Love Doc Jock, because it's all about love, and that's what it do. Now check it. If you got a small business and you want to be spotlighted, hit us right now. 1-844-YUNGJOC. That number's 1-844-986-4562. And make sure you keep it right here where you got it. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning.
Great sunrise. It's Nivea, and every day we listen to the best damn morning show. Gotta stay tapped into the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Street morning, thank God. Silence to y'all every morning when I'm taking the kids to school.
Hey, what they do, man? The whole gang in the building, man. Young Josie, Miss Shyneka, shout boy. We too lit this morning, I should say. Somebody just sat next to me with this cup. I'm trying to see what's in their cup.
Yes, I need
I'm
it.
saying I don't know what kind of caffeinated beverage it is. It could be coffee, it could be tea, could be some kombucha. It's tea.
No sugar.
She told you what it was.
Well, she said it's tea, but we got the tea because this morning,
yes,
sitting next to us in the studio is one of our favorites. We got Nivea in the building. And I guess since we talk about you back, you got to be back with some tea.
I'm back with some tea, y'all. If y'all don't know, which would be extremely disappointing.
Right.
The Millennium Tour is hitting the kickoff this weekend, so I'm just full of energy and ready to go.
I mean, it feel good to know you can go be celebrated amongst your peers, man. It's a whole tour. It ain't no spot dating. You want it. You're part of the Millennium Tour with Ray J, Sammy, Bobby V, Pleasure P, Trey Songz, Omarion, Bow Wow, Plies, Boosie, Yin Yang Twins, and special guest Rick Ross.
Oh,
wow. Whoa. Wait a minute.
I wanted it. I'm saying.
Why are you so surrounded by all these dinglings?
Right, see? I don't know, but God said, I'm just kidding.
What'd he say?
I'm just blessed, honey. Shout out to Zoe, my best friend / manager, He reminded me like for I think the past 2 years, I have been saying, why ain't on the Millennium Tour? I want to be on the Millennium Tour. That I'm from the Millennium area.
Right. Exactly.
And I didn't remember saying that. He was like, you got what you want now.
Put it in the universe.
Won't he do it?
I'm so excited about it. But and I think more excited to be the only female. I think that's so.
Now, Niv, who is going to take these kids to school? Because every time I think about you coming up.
Grown, girl.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. My daughter, technically, my eldest 3 are adults. Mm-hmm. My twin boys, though, this is their last year of high school. My daughter and one of my twin boys, they drive. So my daughter will be taking on Uber Lyft responsibilities for a deal. My youngest and getting him to and fro to school.
That's what's up.
And luckily, these shows are happening on weekends mostly, if not completely. So I get weekdays here. I can still do my mom.
Oh, that's good.
And dip out on weekends like I do with most of my regular shows anyway.
But what city are you most excited to perform in?
And I'm just going to keep it real, y'all. I don't know none of the cities. I know of Baltimore because I just did a radio interview the other day.
And Friday, the kickoff in Louisville.
Yes, Louisville's Friday.
Well, it's Louisville.
Yeah, they gonna get you.
I'm sorry, y'all, Louisville. When I'm at home, I will be saying Louisville.
Well, we are broadcasting right now
You talking to 'em.
in Louisville. So shout out to our people in Louisville.
Yes, we love y'all.
I'm actually looking forward. I have the schedule in, y'all. I'm looking at Houston because Texas just showed me love. I did not know they loved your girl like that.
They do, girl.
In Washington, Houston, and Chicago.
Yeah. We're in Chicago too,
Oakland and LA. They've always what do you call that? Your streaming,
demographics,
Spotify, all that. Atlanta, LA, and New York, and
Your
Paris for
algorithms,
whatever reason for decades now has always been at the
Paris.
Wow.
I know, right?
Ooh.
So interesting. Like, okay, man.
But speaking of being a fan, fans have their fan favorite. Your favorite song may not be your fan's favorite song, and vice versa. What is one of your favorite songs that you like to perform?
One of my favorite Nivea songs I've never performed. It's just not one of the ones.
Really?
But when I meet a real somebody who followed my little album history, they will bring the song up. It's a song called So Far. Who is a majority of the girl who wrote it singing the backgrounds, but she killed that shit, so we left her on there. Shout out to her. But singing on thru, but it's me and her singing. I love that song. It's called So Far. I've never performed it. Only one time in Japan 1,000 years ago. But it's different per city. They'll ask for different stuff. I get a lot of parking lot, which I never do.
They want parking lots.
They be wanting parking lot. I'm like, what is going on?
Really?
And a lot of people mainly want 25 Reasons and Complicated.
So explain them.
I can say I got a little stack of hits, a little stack of classics. So I always make sure I do that. Even if it's if the time frame is short, because I'm letting y'all know right now, my time frame on this tour is a little, ain't that long. So you better get there. Boy, you don't miss me. But no, you're going to be on and off real quick.
Don't be no procrastinator.
Don't blink too fast. But no, seriously, I try to put it all in there, even if it's a snippet, a portion of this or whatever, because like I said, thank God I've been fortunate enough to have had when people hear oh yeah, and then it's so I love that.
So is there another song that we might know that somebody ended up on that you was like, that's my song?
No, but I have other stuff say for instance, it was this horrible song that R. Kelly did on my album, I hate to my soul, called Gangsta Girl.
Fellas, you got dough, you gangsta. You got a whip, you gangsta. Your own crib, you gangsta. A big, you gangsta.
It is trash.
Oh, okay.
But long story short, that song in particular went from Britney Spears. They tried to give it to Beyonce. Britney actually recorded it, and a couple of us. So that happens. That's common.
Okay.
You're gonna get songs passed around, and whoever jump on it or whoever wants it, sometimes it'll be a little trifling, but however it goes is how it goes.
But I want to ask you this real quick. What artists on this tour are you excited to just be in the presence of?
Plies.
Okay.
I've never met him. I've never met him. I follow him on Instagram. He's just the energy. I've just generally connect to most things that I've seen come out of his mouth. Whoa. I just think he is just great energy and a relatable spirit.
Would you date Plies?
Not right now, but I definitely searched him and Boosie could have took me out. I had the biggest Boosie crush, y'all. Lord.
Wow.
But I mean, that was then, this is now. Now I'm just, hey, how you doing?
So
and skedaddling along.
So you're in a relationship now?
Definitely in a relationship.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Nivea is definitely a relationship girl.
Sold it out. Stitches down there.
So he gonna be on tour with you? He going on tour with you and all?
Sorry, y'all snorting.
Yo, this
I mean, he gonna be in and out.
Look, this book is so open. Again, this Millennium Tour kicks off this Friday, Louisville. Hey man, y'all make sure y'all come out and support because we in Louisville. That's what I'm saying. That's family.
I'd have been on stage getting booed.
Louisville, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Everybody say it different, but from there they gonna correct you.
Louisville.
That's one place we'll correct you about how they say it.
Yeah.
Again,
like Louisville.
Yeah. It's Louisville.
Nivea in the building, man. We just want to let y'all know to be on the lookout. Go get your tickets and all that.
Yeah.
kicking off this Friday.
And we can't wait to see you on TV again.
Well,
I know.
And we can't wait to see you in Atlanta April the 4th for the Atlanta show.
Yes, y'all, please come out. It's a celebration for the culture, for the millennium, and I'm just excited.
Yeah, it is, man. Hey, y'all stick around. We got so much more to talk about. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, say what's happening, man. TIP the King, good. West Side Zone 1 Bankhead in the building. You know what's happening, man. 6 to 10, we listen to the best damn morning show. Young Jock and the Street Morning Takeover. Grand Hustle.
That's right. Talking about the grand hustle, man. How about being a grandfather? That's right, man. Shouts out to that boy Tip, man. The real grandpappy. He the grandpappy of the South, man. Congratulations. They got a new, they having a new grandson or granddaughter? Do we know?
Mm-mm.
Granddaughter?
We don't know.
Congratulations. Well, somebody
we do know it's a daughter?
Yeah, granddaughter, yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of girls.
Yeah, man. And shouts out to anybody that called in today from challenging me and Are You Smarter? Today's Dilemma. Also, y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all
You
gonna
played
start.
Noah today. Shout out Noah.
Yep. You had to give him
got you.
You had to give him his little shine,
Sure
We
did.
promised we'd give him his shine. Shouts out to Noah. Miss Shyneka giving him all the primary questions.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't
Let
care
the
if it's a
kid
kid.
win.
Oh,
Okay.
man, no.
It was easy.
All right, let's talk about China. We got bigger things to worry about. I got to build a bunker.
China says they are ready for war, whether it be a cyber war, tariff war, any kind of war. They ready.
Yeah.
So if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Wow.
Shawty, you good?
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm good tonight, man. Y'all come check me out. Bottles and Baddies. It's the all-new series we're doing every third Thursday. It's at Club Atmosphere in Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all come through and kick it with me, John, Blaze, Johnny, and TK Kravitz.
Big Johnny.
Big Johnny.
Yeah.
And she's an amazing artist.
Yeah, she is.
And so we're going to put our thing down in concert series.
Girl, she got the new single with her Method Man.
That's right. She got an EP out, so make sure, you check that out. But I just want to say there are so many scams going on right now. Like, I literally just got another text from these people saying a Peach Pass reminder.
I got that yesterday.
I got an outstanding balance and all of this
It was
stuff.
an enormous number.
People are even acting like your banks to try to get money to cipher money out of your account. So, just keep your head on a swivel out here because it's crazy.
You never get that number back.
Miss Shyneka, congratulations. You've been scammed on this 3rd annual Scamathon.
Yes, just give us the number that pops up in your phone. Never get that number up.
All right. Well,
Yeah, that's how they hit you. Hey, man, we love y'all. We about to get up out of here, man. Shouts out to that boy DJ Swin. Be easy. Dree. We out of here. Love y'all. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.